So in the last video, I showed you how you could write, read, and record automation into your tracks. And that was where you set the write mode, chose a parameter, or drew it in. Now, what if you want to use an external MIDI controller to help you make changes to your mix via automation? Well, to do that, you need to set up an external MIDI controller. And to do this, you go to the Edit menu, then down to Preferences, then down to Control Surfaces. And here you need to add your control surface. You click this button over here, and it shows you a device that you can add. So it uses the ACT MIDI controller surface over here, and then for the input port, you choose your MIDI device. So I've got a Novation launch key keyboard that has some faders and some pots, so I'm going to select that as a MIDI input. And for now, I'm not going to have anything for the output port. I'll click OK, apply that, click Close. Now, if I go to the Utilities menu over here, I can see that controller that I've added there now. I can click this, and then it brings up a window showing me the dials and parameters that can be applied. So let's say T1 pan, so that's track 1, the pan. If I click on that, I can say MIDI learn and move a parameter, and now it's assigned that controller to the pan knob and on track 1. Let's do the same for track 2. I'll click there, move a dial. Now that's track 2. Same for pan for track 3. And for track 4, and for track 5. And now I can do the same for the volumes. So I'm going to click on here, MIDI learn, and watch how in track 2, watch how my faders are being learned there. Track 3, track 4, and track 5. So I can close this now. And what I've got now is volume control over my 5 tracks here and pan control. And if I had to write enable these tracks and playback, I'm making automation changes to all those tracks. So can you see the power of that? I'm just going to close the console there and just maximize the size of these tracks. Maybe that guitar is just a bit too big, so I'm going to pull that in. And as you can see, automation has been written to nearly all of these tracks by the use of an external MIDI controller. We've got hands-on control and things are a bit more tactile, and you can really get in there, dig in there, and make changes to, for example, your volumes and your pans.